Alrighty, this is the final part. I have 26 minutes on my phone. It's getting dark here. It's getting dark right now, right? Fall time. It gets dark around 7, right? In in the eastern Canada, obviously. Yeah, Peter might once I sign all the stars. Peter might pull me aside. Ivan, you're being far too generous with your act. Because Peter will be in the room with me, helping me sign the contracts. Because Peter's your executive producer and he's the boss of your movie, it's good for him to know how much all the actors are getting paid. That way he knows. He knows how much they're getting paid. It's good for him to know how much they're making, obviously, and he'll know how much he'll know how much they all make. Obviously, he's Ivan. This is crazy, man. Like you're signing like John Boyega to like a 16.5, almost 17 million deal with his combined earnings. You're signing Yvonne Joy to like an 11, 12 million dollar deal. You know what I'm saying? Carl Urban to what? Like a 14 million deals. This is like 13 million deal. This is crazy, Ivan. Carl Urban to like a 12 million deal. Danielle Monette to like a 10 million deal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ariana Grande to like a you know I'm saying Ariana Grande to like a 28 million deal, 27 million deal. Vigo to like a 24 million deal. Like these are all like massive contracts. This is crazy. Like yes, hence why my company blows hot out of the water. As on Hollywood, on average, these actors don't make this kind of money. I mean, this is the biggest contract ever for entire cast, man. Like Hollywood can't afford this. This is the biggest contract ever in history. Like when I say biggest contract, I mean like in terms of like all the average salary for all the actors. It's the biggest contract ever for entire casts. It's not the biggest contract ever. No, there's been massive contract signing in Hollywood, but in Hollywood, how it works is like one or two guys sign massive contracts and everyone else gets peanuts. Whereas for my movies, and it's all the actors are making the rich millions. They're rich like consistent millions. Ivan, this is the biggest contract ever for entire cast, and all your actors are all making the rich millions. Ivan, this is local. This is mad, Ivan. This is madness. You're overpaying everyone, man. Like you're paying John Boyega signed like an almost like a 17 million deal. He's not worth that, Ivan. He's only worth like a million five for your movie, Ivan. You're fucking crazy. What is wrong with you, Ivan? No, I'm saying, but yes, and hence why he'll destroy the roles as Suetonius, and I'll get a better movie. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, man. You want John Boyega to destroy the role of Tacitonius, my cousin? Pay him a rich, sign him to a fat deal. He'll work harder for me than what he even did for Disney Star Wars, right? Yeah. He'll work harder for me than what he even did for Star Wars. For Star Wars, he only made like $1 million around there. He made like 500K for Force Awakens, and he negotiated for I heard like a small tiny piece of the profits. And I heard he made like I don't know like $1 million in profits or something like that. He made him rich. And then for Last Jedi, he probably made maybe 750K, 900 million bucks. In the third movie, he made maybe $1.3 million, $1.4 million, or something like that. Around there, John Boyega. I mean, he made probably $1 million around there for the third movie. Yeah, it's a fact. It's a nice paycheck, obviously, but like $1 million after taxes is only a couple hundred grand in your bank. So it's a pretty good paycheck. And don't forget, John Boyega lives in London. So because he lives in London, I believe, he probably only made maybe 350, 400K after taxes because you have the pounds. So he got a pretty good paycheck. I don't know, 400 or 500K in his bank, but it's not. But for my movie, he's gonna walk away with like 6 million plus in his bank, man. $16.5 million. John Boyega's gonna walk away with like I don't know, like a 6 million check in his bank after tax. With all those combined earnings, he's gonna walk away with like 6 million in his bank. 5.8, 6 million. It's a fat check, man. Do a lot of things with $6 million. He's $6 million richer. He'll work hard. He'll work really hard. He doesn't. And Ivan, 6 million after taxes. That's how much A-listers making Hollywood. This is madness, man. Like you're being far too generous with John, man, and Yvonne Jose and all your stars, man. This is crazy, Ivan. Like Peter, it's easier for you to say that when you sign your $500 million deal. You're making way more than all the actors. Even though these actors sign big contracts, Peter, the amount of money they're making is peanuts about how much you're making. You're gonna make 300 million after taxes, Peter, and you know what I'm saying. It's easier for you to tell me that what I'm being too generous with the stars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You might even say the same thing for the crewman too. Ivan, you're being far too generous with the crewman, man. You know what I'm saying? Like 150K is madness, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, if you pay the crewman 150K, they're gonna work harder for you, man. You're gonna get a better movie, better set building, better costumes, better armor, better weapons, better food. The chefs are gonna cook better food for all the crewmen and all the actors because I paid them more money. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Better special effects because I paid Weta Digital, your old company. I paid all the guys their $170,000. and I pay the main guys the main like 3, 4 guys are $2 million, they're gonna work really hard for me. You're not gonna catch cheesy scenes in my movie like you did for Lord of the Rings, like the Lara's appearing out of nowhere. You don't want Lara's appearing out of nowhere on bad editing, Peter, and cheesy CGI. You pay the special effects people more money, and you feed them luxurious buffet that way they work harder for you. So think about this. The Lord of the Rings actors, the Xanax actors, obviously, I signed a massive I don't know. Djimon Hounsou signed as like 19 million deal. You know what I'm saying? Djimon Hounsou signed like a 19 million deal with his combined earnings, man. He doesn't make that how. He makes like 2 million for his movies. You're paying Djimon Hounsou $19 million in his combined earnings, with his speaking fee earnings, the game deal, and his royalty amount deal, and the base salary and the commercial money, Ivan. This is and the $250,000 merch. It's like a 19 million contract, Ivan. You're fucking crazy. Ivan, this is like a Will Smith, Dwayne Johnson salary, Ivan. An Angelina Jolie salary. A Jennifer Lawrence salary. Like, these actors are not as big as those actors. This is madness, Ivan. Yes, hence why my company blows out of the water. So I'm saying, guys, I can easily afford to pay all my stars rich millions, obviously. Whereas in Hollywood, they can't afford that. In Hollywood, only a couple people make a lot of money, and everyone's got shittier money. 2 guys make the dough. 2 to 3 guys make the dough, and everyone else gets shittier money to have balance for their salaries, obviously. Pay, I don't know, they have a $30 million, they have a $30 million budget. Pay one guy 15, pay one woman actor 7, pay one other actor 1.52 million, and the other like 7, 8 actors pay them like $500K. That way you have balance for your salaries, obviously. And the crewmen, you pay them all their shitty $35,000. Like, Peter, there's a reason why I took out $400 million, $410 million of my own money. That way I can afford to pay the actors and the crewmen the rich salary. If you want your Lord of the Rings guys to work hard for you and not quit on you, Peter, you need to pay them a lot of money. Yeah, but Ivan, $150K they're ripping you what? Pay them $75K. Pay them half that. And the other half just give it all to me, you know what I'm saying? Because Peter's greedy. Peter is a greedy pig, obviously. I'm like, no, Peter, I'm not going to do that. It's easier for you to say that when you sign a $500 deal. You're already rich, you're living a life, you sign your $500 deal, these crewmen are barely making it by to make ends meet, they deserve a nice paycheck, that way they can feed their families. Ivan, $75K is enough for them to feed their families for a long time, Ivan. That's enough. They don't make this in Hollywood, they make like $30K in Hollywood. I'm like, no, Peter. $150K is how much I want to pay them. That way they work. That way I don't have to worry about them quitting on me and all stuff and quitting on you. And that way I know. That way I make sure they work harder for me. And I feed Peter. If you feed them with a luxurious buffet, and you sign them to a nice $150,000 deal, and the supervisor's $250K, you know what I'm saying? And feed them a luxurious buffet and give them a $2,000 bonus gift card, they're going to work harder for you, Peter. They're not going to. You don't have to worry about your guys quitting on you. Because according to the book, some of Peter's guys quit on him, obviously. Some of the lighting crewman guys quit on Peter for Lord of the Rings. Why? Because they got shitty money. $30K is not worth that blood, sweat, and tears, man. Whereas $150K is worth the blood, sweat, and tears. Building all those sets, creating all those costs. You pay the $150K, that's a nice paycheck. They're getting a nice $2,000, $2,100, $2,200 check every 2 weeks. The 4th year they get their nice, I don't know, $1,300 check every 2 weeks. They get $50,000. They're what? They're gonna work hard for you. So what I'll do for the crewman, I'm gonna ask them what deal works best for you. Do you want to get your $100K the 3rd year and your $50K the 4th year? Or do you want to get your $50K the 3rd year, your $100K the 4th year? Ivan, pay me the $100K the 3rd year. Because the 3rd year will be the year they do the most work. Because they're going to be, that's prep. That's the prepping year, right? When they're building all the sets, creating all the costumes, armor, weapons. Pay them the $100K that year. And the 4th year, they don't do as much work during production. You pay them their $50K. Or I can pay them $120K the 3rd year. Because the 4th year, the crewmen won't be doing that much work. What I'll do is I can offer them $120K the 3rd year. That way they get a fatter check. They get a nice, I don't know, $2,300, $2,400 check every 2 weeks. And the 4th year, we pay them a shittier $30K. Because they won't be doing that much work the 4th year. The only people who are going to be doing all the work are the cinematographers, the camera guys, right? The camera crewmen, those guys are doing all the work. Whereas all the other crewmen are not doing that, but they're working a little bit. Pay them like $30K for the 4th year. You pay them $120K, that's a fat paycheck. They're going to make like a nice, I don't know, $2,400 every 2 weeks. $2,500. They're going to work really hard for me, man. It's a nice paycheck, man, yeah. The Lord of the Rings crewmen are going to work really, really hard, and they're going to, and you feed them a luxurious buffet. That way they work hard for you, obviously. Hence why I'm saying this. Hence why I guarantee I'll get a better movie than Peter Jackson of the Rings. Because I'm paying everyone more money, and they're going to work hard. Money talks. The more money you pay them, the harder they work. The less money you pay, the less hard they work. if I worked for a film company and they offer me a $150,000 contract, I would work my ass off. And they offer me a $2,000 gift card and they fed me luxurious buffet, I would work really hard because I'm getting a nice check. If I got 30K, I would still work hard, but I won't work as hard because I'm getting shitty money. 30K is a shitty paycheck, man. I told you, Hollywood cannot afford to pay the crewmen a $150,000 salary. No, they don't have the kind of budgets I have. But I told you, if you can't afford to pay them that money, it doesn't hurt to feed them with luxurious buffet. Don't feed them shittier food. Feed them good, like quality food, Hollywood. Don't be cheap. And don't put pressure on the special effects team, man. Special effects is a lot of work. You put pressure on them, and they're gonna work. They're gonna work under pressure. You catch cheesy scenes in your movie, like you got for Black Panther, Lord of the Rings, Lion and the Witch in the Wardrobe. You saw those two giants, and afterwards, no one to be seen. Yes, they slacked off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, in Black Panther, you caught cheesy CGI too. Obviously, the bobbleheads on top. You know what I'm saying? The cheesy rhinos, the cheesy fighting with T'Challa and Killmonger in the end. That was bad CGI. Yeah. Why? Because the special effects team slacked off more, obviously. Because they get paid shittier money, and Marvel put pressure on them. Never put pressure on your special effects guys. There's nothing worse than doing all that blood, sweat, and tears under pressure and for shitty money and shittier food. No, don't do that. Ask them politely how long. Hey Peter, when once filming's finished, ask the post production team. You know what I'm saying? How long will it take for you to edit this file? Because Amazon's gonna ask me, Ivan, how long will it take for you to edit the file? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you ask the special effects team, how long will it take you? Yeah, it'll take us a good 8 months. And after once the amazing sacred file is ready, you know what I'm saying, it's edited. Obviously, we can send Amazon the footage. And they can the employees can now start burning all the footage onto the 4K Blu-ray discs and creating the nice 4K Blu-ray box set and the 4K Blu-ray case covers for the world to buy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why you gotta watch for Peter Jackson's view. But Peter Jackson will accept my deal, obviously. Like the way I'm speaking, the way I'm speaking, in this video is for entertainment purposes. I want to entertain. I'm being obviously very over dramatic the way Peter Jackson won't be that over dramatic the way I'm speaking. You know what I'm saying, he'll be very polite. Like if he asks for money, he'll be very polite about it. You know what I'm saying? But he might perhaps maybe be a bit dramatic about it because he's greedy. Obviously, I might get a bigger piece of that. I'm like, no, Peter. $450 million is enough for the royalties. This is more than half the pie of the 1%. You don't make this money in Hollywood. This is a good deal. All these directors in Hollywood don't make this money in Hollywood. Peter, a $450 million deal for the royalties is a fat contract with your $100 million base. It's a good deal, Peter. You got your $2 million release. It's a good deal. Then Mel Gibson, I'll give him 0.4, and I'll pay him $58 million base, or a flat like 190, 195, 200, 190 million flat deal for Mel Gibson. 190 to 200 million flat deal for Mel Gibson. That's good enough for Mel Gibson. 280 is me being way too generous. He's ripping you off. He's only with $400. Give him like a flat 180 million deal, 190 million deal, to 200 million deal for Mel Gibson. That's a good deal for Mel Gibson. Now wait, sign him to like a 240 million deal around there. It's good enough for Mel Gibson. That way he doesn't rip you off. Obviously. If you want John Boyega and them to work hard for you, got to pay them a lot of money. Like Peter, if you think John Boyega's acting as Finn in Star Wars was good, Rey, remember that? He kept yelling, Rey, I can't leave her. And I'm saying, Rey. Yeah, if you thought that acting was good, think of acting better than that for Zanus, because I paid him way more money. He only made like $1 million for Star Wars, and he worked hard. Well, he'll work harder for me because I paid him way more money. I gave him his freedom. Don't forget that. Whereas in Hollywood, he was a dirty slave. Don't hate me, Hollywood. I'm saying. And what? And I fed him with a luxurious buffet. Better food than what he ate in Star Wars, obviously. So if you want the actors to work hard for you, pay them a lot of money and also feed them well with a luxurious buffet. As there's nothing worse than working blood, sweat, and tears for 1 year and you're getting served shittier food. No, man. Don't serve them spaghetti, meat, potatoes, and pasta. No. Serve them a luxurious buffet with hamburger sliders, thin crust pizza with garlic sauce, poutine, nice ribs, and wings, sweet and sour and barbecue, nice fried rice, nice teriyaki meats, nice salad bar, and chicken balls. Yeah, all you can drink vending machine and milkshake. They work hard for you, the actors. See what I'm saying? Huh? Trust me, I saw behind the scenes of Lord of the Rings. Like, man, it must suck filming for 1 year, man. That's blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, it's grueling blood, sweat, and tears filming for 1 year. It's a lot of work. It's not fun because the actors are getting paid. They're rich. They're rich paycheck every 2 weeks, and they're having a blast. The whole world's going crazy for the movie. They're gonna have a blast filming, obviously. Even though it'll be blood, sweat, and tears, me, VJ, and the actors are gonna have a blast filming, man. Because we all know the final product will be so cool. Seeing me in the movie, me and VJ in the movie, the Eretat Dell himself, the whole world's going crazy. Yeah, the actors gonna have a blast filming, and they're getting their nice bi-weekly check, and they're getting fed like top high-end food. They're gonna work. They're gonna have a blast. The 9 months are gonna go by. The 9 months to like 11 months to a year is gonna go by so fast once I film Zanes. Trust me. Once production starts, the 1 year is gonna go by. Is gonna go by so quick, man. Once it's over, I'm like, hey, okay, guys, it's a wrap. The actor's like, oh, Ivan, it's done. I'm like, yeah, guys, it's done then. I'm saying, Peter's like, Ivan, it's done. I'm like, yeah, holy shit, that went by fast. Yeah, they had a blast, obviously. The reason why the 1 year will go by fast because what? Because it's an Ivan movie. Because it's an Ivan movie, they know the end product will be so cool. The 1 year is gonna go by so fast, and they know the whole world's going crazy about the buzz of Zanes. The 1 year will go by fast, man. The actors they're getting their bi-weekly check. They're getting fed luxurious buffet. They're getting featured on the weekly character ad shoots. I'm saying three beers every Fridays. Yeah, it's gonna go by fast in 1 year, and then once it's over, the actors, what I'm saying, the actors are gonna be like, Ivan, it's done. Holy shit, Ivan, the 1 year went by fast. Yeah, oh, it's done. Yeah, guys, it's done. I'm saying the actors got their nice check. You know what I'm saying? The 1 year went. The 1 year is over. Peter's like, Ivan, it's done. Yeah, the reason why it'll go by fast, don't forget, because the actors are also are saved too. Don't forget that because they're saved, the 1 year will go by very fast. Obviously, they don't want to be left behind. That's why they're used to being saved. That's why that 1 year, and it's an Ivan movie. Has me, VJ, and the actors gonna have a blast filming, man. During I don't know the 1 year of production, Peter will have a blast directing, obviously, and the 1 year will go by so fast. Peter's like, Ivan, it's done. I'm like, yeah, Peter, it's done, man. I was saying, like, guys, it's not over yet. You know what I'm saying? If you still have the world tour, if I go touring, so if I get that call, you're still going to go tour with me. You still have the luxury hotel party and the red carpet event. It's not over yet, guys, but they know the journey is pretty much over. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're all, Ivan, it's done. I'm like, yeah, guys, it's done, man. Ivan, man, can you resign me, please? They might even ask me then. I'm like, no, guys. You're good for Zanes, you're not good for the Great Escape or the Matrix. Because guaranteed the actor's going to ask you, Ivan, what movie do you next? You know, I say, yeah, you guys want to know? Yeah, I'm doing the Matrix. I'm doing the Great Escape. You're doing the Matrix? Like, you're the one, Ivan? Yeah, I'm the one. And VJ's like, the next Trinity, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm doing the Great Escape, and I tell them my idea for the story. Holy shit, that sounds like an amazing story, yeah. They all want to be in my movie so bad, obviously, because they had a blast. They don't want to go back to Hollywood. Because my company's better than Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. To end it off here, Zanis will have crazy worldwide buzz like you've never experienced before. You're looking at worldwide international fame. All of Europe, North America, even South America, China, and Japan going crazy. New Zealand, Australia going crazy for Zanis, man. And Eretat the devil himself, Ephesus the king bad of the mountains. The movie will have crazy worldwide buzz. That's why those actors going to beg, man. Because they're part of that buzz with me, man. Of Eretat, that world building, that like that picture I post on Twitter, yeah, beautiful world like that. Action sequences better than New Helm's Deep. And horror 3 times scarier than Pennywise the Clown. You know, I'm saying that devil being Annabelle and the Orc High and Ringwraiths and Lord of the Rings. Yeah, just looking at walking devils and demons. The movie will have crazy worldwide buzz. That the world will feel for me and all my actors. They might even cry. I might cry for myself. Peter might cry for me and the men. All the actors will even cry for themselves. And I feel bad for Ivan and all his actors, man. These are demons. These people that they're facing are all demons and devils. Yeah, they're walking devils and demons. This has been crazy. They're all devils and demons, yeah, man. Peter really, Ivan, this movie's gonna have crazy worldwide buzz, man. Yeah, Peter, how crazy are Ivan? Like, if you, I remember Peter, yeah, Ivan, I remember the Lord of the Rings buzz almost 30 years ago for Fellowship of the Ring. We had 125,000 fans gathered for the Cannes Film Festival for Fellowship of the Ring. Crazy fame for that. That's your buzz will blow it out of the water, Ivan. It'll make that buzz feel small. Blow the buzz of Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Marvel out of the water. 3-4 times the buzz of all that, man. Something crazy. And Star Wars has like 200 million plus fans worldwide. 200 to 300 million fans worldwide Star Wars has. 250 million fans are worldwide are hardcore Star Wars fans. Star Wars is so crazy. You have Star Wars Celebration where they celebrate Star Wars. Every couple years they have that, right? Every year or every couple years they have something called Star Wars Celebration. And they celebrate Star Wars with all the fans. You know how you have those crazy fans? They buy all this merch. Yeah, well, think of something crazier than that for Zanus. You're looking at crazy worldwide buzzmen. Zanus will become the biggest IP in the entertainment industry. Once I release my book for purchase on Lulu, Zanus will become the biggest IP in the entertainment industry. It will beat out Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and even Marvel. It'll beat out all those franchises, those IPs. Harry Potter, yeah, man. Yeah, man, something crazy. When the red carpet happens, you're gonna see all the fans with their merch, with all their posters. You're gonna see all the fans bring all their posters because they want all the actors to sign their. You're gonna see some fans bringing their posters with them because they want the actors to sign their posters. Obviously, John, sign my poster. Avon Jody, sign my poster. Oh my God, John, I saw you in that. You look so cool in that trailer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I hope you kick Eratat's ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is something crazy. Kick the devil's ass. You're going to see them holding billboards. Papari, Tacitus. Go Tactius, go Lithia, go Job. You're going to see people holding billboards, yeah, because they're fans of the book, man. Yeah, something crazy, man. Crazier fans than even Star Wars, man. Yeah, man. And Star Wars has crazy fans, man. But it's nothing compared to the buzz of Zanus. Zanus will become the biggest IP in the entertainment industry, yeah. As all the fans are gonna grow to love all the characters, man. Oh, I love you. I saw you in that trailer. Oh my God, you're so cool in that trailer. Yeah, you're going crazy. Yeah, man. Something crazy. Yeah. Crazy worldwide buzz for Zanus. Yeah, man. I saw you in that. You look so cool in that trailer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Something crazy, man. It looks so cool in that trailer. Yeah, something crazy. Crazy worldwide buzz. Yeah, man. Crazy worldwide buzz. Yeah, man. Really, Ivan, yeah. Look at that crazy worldwide buzz. Once the actors are featured with me at the red carpet event at the Birch and Dark Resort, and I know the whole city is cheering us on with billboards and all stuff. Go Tactius, and I'm saying kick the devil's ass. I'm saying yeah. These actors are never gonna be the same. And once the hotel party's over, these actors are all gonna beg Ivan, man, like, oh, please, can I be in your next movie? I'm like, no, guys. Some of them might even shed tears. Ivan, please, man, I want to be saved. I don't want to be left behind, Ivan. I don't want to go to Hollywood, Ivan. I want to work for you. I don't want to work in fucking Hollywood. Yeah. You know my company can pay more than Hollywood on average. I don't know. John signed his 16.5 million deal, almost 17 million deal. He'll never make that money in Hollywood. The only way John will make his $17 million in Hollywood is if he becomes very, very big in Hollywood, which he might. But chances are, like, after he does Zanes, he might negotiate for maybe a few $1,000,000 for Hollywood. And as he gets bigger, he can negotiate for more money. But my company pays more than Hollywood on average, and I gave him his freedom, and it's better than Hollywood. It's a better company than Hollywood. He's all, Ivan, I don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. I want to work for you for the rest of my life. I don't want to be in Hollywood, man. Your company blows Hollywood out of the water. Hollywood sucks compared to your company. I know it does. But you're not good for the Grayscape. You're not good for what? For the Matrix. Peter can beg his ass off. Avon Georgia can beg his ass off. You know what I'm saying? Deja Monsu can beg his ass off. Guillermo Toro can beg his ass off. I'm not re-signing them. They're not good for the Matrix. They're not good for the Grayscape. Some there. They just experienced that crazy worldwide buzz of Zanus. Eratat the devil himself, yeah, hence why Zanus will have crazy worldwide buzz, yeah, man. Will have crazy worldwide buzz. Crazier than Star Wars, man. In other words, guys like Neil 2 Star Wars Theory, right? He has a big channel called Star Wars Theory. know what I'm saying? He's a hardcore, like, Star Wars fan nerd, man. He loves Star Wars. He's a huge fan of Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Once he reads my book, he'll become a crazier Zanus fan than even Star Wars. And he's a nerd, man. Because I'm a son of God, I'm special, obviously. Even a guy like Neotools will become a crazy Last of Zanus fan. You will like it even more than Star Wars. Yeah, even though I'm a crazy Star Wars fan, I'm a much crazier Zanus fan. Because I'm a son of God, I'm special, obviously. And he's going to go crazy for my movie, yeah. John Cappy, Robert and Burnett are going to become crazy Zanus fans. You're going to see them drooling over my movie, man. Oh, I can't wait to see this. They're not going to talk about it because I didn't sell. But they might say it and go, yeah, it's funny. Did you see that trailer? I can't wait to see this movie, yeah. They're excited to see the movie. They're all going crazy, yeah. Midnight Edge, Overlord DVD. You know, I'm saying all these guys that I watch, right? Critical Drinker. You know, I'm saying all these guys are going to go crazy for my movie, yeah, man. Because Zanes will have crazy with Eric Testadell himself. He feasts the King of the Mountains, that world building, like those two pictures I post on Twitter. The unheard of action sequences better than the Lord of the Rings, yeah. And that's why Zanes will have crazy worldwide buzz. And it'll be the best movie trilogy ever made. Anyways, if it's videos, Ivan Man, I'm signing up. Peace.